Hey guys, it's Disasternasio here. And I tell you one thing, don't forget to subscribe to the Canary guys. Good lads guys, what a podcast. Watch them.
And I don't know where she goes at night, but I've gotta find out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is spinning. Don't know how to get me out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is spinning. Don't know how to get me out.
Hello there, guys. Like we said, it is a double header week of the podcast this week. I'm joined by, as per usual, Chris and Robbie. How are we, boys?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I am so good. Welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast. We are in a fantastic mood. We've not just been lied to by our owner, who, well, actually, we'll get on to that. Have we been lied to him? Well, we'll see.
I'll tell you one thing we have been lied about: the shirts we were all wearing this
Yeah,
evening.
we're all repping we're all platinum members. We're all repping the platinum member shirt, and they're more platinum than was originally advertised.
I mean, I think me and the boys will have a similar opinion here. The shirt is nice, the one we've received. However, the one we were advertised looks a lot better, in my
It
opinion. I
does.
think the
It looks
boys.
better. I'll give you a quick little shirt review from my side. I did do this in our Twitter group chat. I think it looks good. I think it's quite comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like nice breathable material, but I think the material also feels quite cheap. And
I mean, you say
it's
that. Look, I'm literally, I don't think you can see on the camera here. Mine is plucked within 5 minutes of me wearing it.
it also I'm not sure if anyone notices. It feels, I don't know how, it manages to feel really lightweight and also completely wet and heavy at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. I don't know how they've achieved that as a
Uh,
finish.
but yeah, like, it's not a bad shirt at all. I've seen
Also, it's
worse.
made of the same material that, like the high visibility, like the stripes, the reflective stripes of the high visibility shirt are. So, like, if you shine a light on it, it does shine back. It's quite funny.
I mean, it's definitely not a worst shirt this season. That green one, whatever that
Yeah,
monstrosity
that's
is the
awful.
worst shirt.
That is awful.
But enough shirt talk, so we can have a separate podcast episode of shirts. Let's move on to Mark Atanasio's CanaryCall. Lads, give us a little rundown. What happened on that call?
Mark Attanasio doesn't know anything about football, but loves Shane Duffy
I'm thankful.
and baseball. Yeah, he mentioned baseball at least 30 times.
Sounds
I'll
like
give
your
you-
average Brighton fan then, by the way, then. Doesn't know a lot about football, but loves Shane Duffy.
My rundown is he came on all bullish, like, oh, I'm going to beat these. Had one hard question, get out of jail free card, and that was that.
You see,
But yeah,
now I'm conflicted here because a lot of the questions I do think he answered quite well, but I've got two qualms.
Mhm.
Number one, I think he's incredibly good at deflecting
Yes.
and getting rid of the point and
put in goal
saying other
then.
things. But he's really good at that because he's been a businessman for God knows how many years, and he obviously knows that strategy.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I think it has become very apparent that Mark Attanasio does not know a lot about football. And essentially, at one point of the Canary Call, they asked where he was getting his football advice from outside of the club. And he said that he only gets his football advice from inside the club. So essentially, what we're being told is that he is being advised on whether or not he should sack Ben Napper by Ben Napper.
It's like, Ben Napper's doing a really good job. You should give him a raise, you know.
So his only advice comes from within the club, and that's the people who are fundamentally failing. So, I don't know whether he is either he knows what's going on and he's trying to pull the wool over our eyes, or he is genuinely clueless and other people are conning him. It's bizarre.
From the quote around the Nunez thing, like, that was a massive own goal. Now I know what an own goal is. Ha ha ha. I'm like, oh my god. That's just.
But it's like, I'll get Robbie to put the clip in here. Who was that
I
woman who
scored a
came on?
touchdown at the wrong end.
What's her name?
Bridget.
I'm gonna. Yeah, Bridget. Is that?
Canary Call of the week. We'll leave the actual.
yeah. When we get to her, I think she summed it up perfectly. Can I just add? I think she hit a lot of the nails on the coffin for me. But yeah,
Which is all of us. But the problem I have with that is he palmed off all the questions. He palmed off all the blame to Ben Napper. So, by the way, Ben Napper is not saving his job by the sounds of it. By the sounds of what he said, it sounds like he is in big trouble, which
good.
Mr. Steve,
But
which
He
is
should be
good.
in
it's
big
definitely
trouble.
yeah, he should. And
Which is good.
I can't
Any
remember who
change?
put it in the. But it's definitely a risk sacking your sport director halfway through a season. I understand that.
I don't,
Despite how
anything,
poor he is,
I don't think anything will happen until the end of the season.
The problem
Not
you,
is that I actually don't think it is that big a risk sacking anyone at this point in time
yeah.
because it can't get much worse. So
no, yeah,
how
that's a
is
very fair point.
what are you risking? What have we got to lose with 23rd? We're not fucking losing anything.
24th.
We
No,
would
I
be
get your
24th
point.
if Sheffield Wednesday went into administration. So
But yeah, anything else you think about for the Canary Call, Mark
Yeah.
Attanasio?
there's so many points.
Yeah. Again, it's just the whole announcing the pausing of the stadium plans thing. That was his get out of jail free card, and
That
that
was
Yeah,
is what he
I
used. That.
approve of what he's done,
Yeah.
but very clever. Very clever. Knew exactly what he was doing. That was a last minute decision to say, let's deflect away from things on the pitch. Here's
The
how we're going to
entire
do it.
the entire interview was politicians' answers, which fair play. He's had media training quite clearly,
yeah.
and
He started
you know,
talking about his approval ratings like he was in a US election. He's clearly very politically,
Yeah.
minded.
I mean, it is good that he came out and spoke, and like a certain sporting director who refuses to. I'll give him his praise for that.
I don't think he answered anything badly, but and some people like we had a big like debate in our group chat. Some people really trusted what he said. I thought he was swindling everyone, and I said it at the time. But I do see why you would be swindled by it because some of the answers were very good. He clearly speaks well. He comes across actually. I don't know if this is just a accent thing, but he comes across as very like meek and quite well mannered, and he's not a
yeah,
big brash American. He's not that
Yeah.
guy. But and I wonder if it just makes him sound a little bit nicer than he actually is, in a weird way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel really.
But the expression is pressure makes diamonds. Yeah. This is a time where Attanasio or whoever is facing a lot of pressure. You reverse it. Pressure makes diamonds. You could make yourself in a good light here. So
that's what he's hoping happens with Napa and Manning.
yeah, and that's
It's
Mr. Uno's end. But hopefully he'll come to realization quicker rather than quicker rather
by
than
the
later.
okay. A question was put to him about getting advice inside the club being problematic. And then Attanasio said there is a risk of an echo chamber. What this is creating an alignment between Ben and Liam. Ben needs Liam and Liam needs Ben. That says to me that Manning's only in a job because Napper's supporting him. Napper's only in a job because Manning's still here. I think
Yeah, and
whenever
it,
we start Manning, Napper's gone in a season.
exactly. It's a domino effect. That's what it is in the day. He has got two wrong now. Well, 1.5 wrong. He's got Manning wrong. He's sort of self-reported himself for the JHT one, in my opinion.
Self-report. That's world class.
I'm gonna edit in. I'm gonna edit in an emergency meeting thing from Among Us. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Uh,
Yeah. Any final things you want to add about his interview on
yeah,
Heathrow, Norfolk?
I do think the immediate question of will you sack not Ben Napper? He didn't actually answer that question. Will you sack Liam Manning? And he obviously said no, he's backing him. That's fine. But then the response after that, as to, and this was actually, as I will evidence, you can cut this in, Robbie. You've got the voice note. We sent a voice note in.
Hello, my name's Chris, and I am from the Canary Guys podcast, and I've got a question for Mark. If he is to back Liam Manning. Could he please tell me exactly what it is that he sees in Liam Manning in terms of style of football and patterns of play, and what the positives are and why he's being kept in the job? Thank you.
And it was actually the question I asked, and clearly a lot of other people had asked it. Was what do you actually see in him then? And all he could really give us was, oh, he's done well in English football elsewhere. Well, a lot of fans of the clubs he managed would tell you he actually didn't do that well. And I think that maybe one playoff season has kind of boosted his reputation a lot more than maybe it should have.
Yeah, you're not
And I
wrong.
don't think the defences of that are particularly brilliant.
Yeah, because what was the score? Like he got battered, didn't he, against Sheffield United? Am I right in thinking?
Yeah,
They
they did. They got absolutely battered, didn't they?
yeah, they got an ass whooping and a half there.
I
But
must say,
also,
oh, I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. I was just going to say, but also, obviously, that was across what 2.5 seasons at Bristol he had,
Yeah, he had a good bit of time there.
and 2 of those seasons were firmly mid-table.
He had that fit his system and were championship ready. And obviously
Yeah,
not.
and again, I think this comes down to that whole point of exactly what we've discussed multiple times now, which is there are several fundamental errors at this club. It's a big merry-go-round. Manning doesn't have the players to fit the system. Napa brought those players in. Napa brought a manager in who isn't capable of playing players that don't fit to his system, and it all goes round.
Yeah,
Everything is
100%.
wrong.
You need like that one tweak that changes, and then the system is better, not perfect. Let's say you support and Napa brings in the right players, we're in a different situation. Let's say we don't pack him, sign Liam Manning and somebody, it's a better situation. If Napa could actually sign good players, it's a better situation.
And actually, it goes back to that point you said of what you said about Ben needs Liam and Liam needs Ben. Well, at the moment, they're dragging each other down. So at the moment, they're complementing each other by making decisions that totally contrast what each one wants. So you've got to say that, yeah, they need each other, but they're not actually working together.
What if it's like the top 10 biggest betrayals of all time, yeah, where Liam Manning is bringing down Ben Napper, and when Ben Napper's sacked, Liam Manning turns into the English Guardiola, or the other way round, where Ben Napper's making Liam Manning look awful, but when Manning's sacked, he turns into the best sport director of all time.
Wishful thinking, that Ashton. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Anything's possible at Norwich City Football Club at the minute, so don't brush that one under the carpet.
It really is, because I would also like to ask this question, and I would like to see what you boys think of this, because I was thinking about this yesterday. Is there any other club in this division that would keep their manager in post on this run of form?
I mean, for me, the one that comes to mind, which is obviously a financial viewpoint, is Wednesday potentially.
Yeah, but Wednesday's situation is different. I'm saying if Wednesday are in the
Oh,
same
okay.
situation,
I thought you meant just
that
on
we
based
are.
off results.
Yeah, but like with the culture of the club, but
Oh
obviously they're
no,
in
they
this
would have
in this
sacked. Yeah,
position.
they were. Yeah, I
There's
think
no other club that puts up with this.
100%.
I don't get why we are.
Even like the likes of Plymouth announced a statement about why they're backing Tom Cleverley amidst fan unrest. We've just had radio silence, which is why it's so important that Athanasio came. But it's
Which is
depressing that
good, but at the same time, I do think that the
all the way
decision
to,
on the manager is wrong.
Yeah,
And
I think
that's
backing him at a stage when you're 23rd in the league, and again, we've spoken about it so much on this podcast, showing no signs of improvement whatsoever.
but to be fair, Americans do like an underdog story, so maybe he wants to make up some storyline here.
it really reminded me of Ted Lasso, I must say. Just the
At
way
one stage, I'm pretty sure he basically said, "Oh, going down to the league one wouldn't be a disaster because we can spend more money." So, I'm pretty sure that's one of the things he said.
points of 100 goal. Way.
But yeah,
Hey,
I
before
think
we
that's
move,
Yeah, go on.
my night from the night was the second to last caller, Thomas, who's instead of saying hi, Mark said hi, Thomas.
And then he called Rob Butler Chris.
Beautiful.
Fucking unreal.
Completely
By the
related.
way,
Would do that. If I
Honestly,
could,
he's
I
from
would.
where I'm from, around Kings Lynn area. He was from Kings Lynn, and that he gave Kings Lynn a bad fucking name there. And then he come on and bum licked Mark Canazio for like 10 minutes. I was like, fucking hell, sort it
have you
out.
seen the picture of Beeves Ray Norfolk with Mark Attanasio like ready for it? Chris Reeve looks like he's been held at gunpoint. I'm gonna find the picture and send it. You can overlay it here. He looks like he's been held at gunpoint.
Yeah,
I mean,
little shout out to Chris Reeve, Talk Norwich City. Congratulations on your child.
way
While we've got a minute, congratulations on baby Reeve.
it is a boy. I think. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, I think so. I'm not paying that much attention. I just know he's got a child.
yeah,
I'm
well,
into the gender reveal. Chris, if
he's
you want
got
to invite me, we're here. We're
yeah.
Oh,
always
whilst on the
free.
topic of pregnancy, a lot of the Norwich players are getting their girlfriends pregnant at the minute.
I was going to say, were you about to say a lot of the Norwich players are getting pregnant?
Maybe that's why we're so.
That's why we're crap.
Yeah,
Explains it all. They're all on maternity leave. Fucking hell.
maybe that's where Eurosec was come the end of last season.
You're a sex change. Anyway, carry on.
But yeah, congratulations to Chris and all the Norwich players on having their children.
I've just seen the picture.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's probably good for everything on Mark Atanasio's interview on BBC Radio Norfolk. It is time to move into Canary Call of the Week.
We've already alluded to it. We
We
have already
have.
alluded to it. It was a unanimous decision. It might be Canary Caller of the century, this.
I think it has to be.
And it's not even a funny old Norfolk boy that we can take the piss out of, which is what we normally do on this segment.
Yeah, I
I don't
really
even
feel
think
like
we need the funny intro for this. I think we just need to literally
This
let
is
this run and let
this is
the
serious
main
to the
lady
point.
Bridget.
I
Yeah,
think the intro is disrespectful. So Bridget, take it away. You are our hero, Bridget.
well done.
Bridget James is on the line. Bridget, the floor is yours. Talk to Mark Attanasio.
Thank you, Rob. Mark, I want to say that us fans really need you to hear us tonight. We are not small in number, and our view is that Norwich City is in deep trouble with this executive team that you've got in place. You talk about accountability. I don't believe they're being held to account. They've had 5 years to achieve Premier League status. They've missed that target. They've missed the top 6 championship target and appointed a sporting director who you talk about giving time, yet he's had no experience in the job, and he spent £50 million to deliver a squad that isn't fit for purpose, and that is evident. In turn, he's given his third coach in just 2 years a massive 4-year deal, a man who says he's safe in post despite the worst win rate for a Norwich boss in 104 years, and us lying 23rd in the championship. The only plans communicated to us fans involve uprooting 3,000 of us in favour of corporate comfort, whilst palming us off with an outdoor pub, the most questionable of unwanted redevelopment proposals which will not impact the desperate state of affairs on the pitch. I have absolutely no faith that there's anyone at Norwich City with the energy, the capability or the desire to get us out of this mess and stop the slide to League One, where you say you don't want to be and where there is certainly no return on investment if that's what matters to you. We don't recognise Norwich City right now, Mark. This is our football club. It is negligent to support poor performance. It is your club at the moment. You are the custodian, but we are the fans and we are here forever. What are you going to do to turn things around?
Bridget, you literally represent what every single Norwich fan is thinking and feeling. It was so brilliantly put. Everyone live, you should have seen the reaction in our group chat. Everyone live was like, Bridget, this is amazing. Go on, Bridget. Come on, Bridget.
Can we do one thing? I want you all to stand up and give Bridget a clap. I think that's probably the fairest thing to do in that situation.
I can.
I think that sums up every single Norwich fan's opinions at the minute. Near enough.
I'm not standing up because, like everyone else who ever does a Teams call, I've only got underwear on.
Oh, Maybe I've missed something here, but okay. We'll move on now to sausage roll review, Robbie.
Well,
Have you
I
had sausage
must.
roll?
I have not because they make me really ill. So I'm sort of detoxing.
Well,
But
can I jump in here, please?
okay,
Because I would like to make podcast history, ladies and gentlemen.
I knew
I would
it.
I
Knew
would
I
like
was
to
gonna-
interview you to the first ever live ever sausage roll review.
This is his
Now,
surprise, isn't it? This is what he was on about.
Honestly, right. So for viewers of the podcast, pre-pod, right? He was telling me about the surprise that he, and I could hear rustling. And I thought that's right, was bang on.
I didn't. Like you actually are like a police dog. I don't know how you're trained to know by a bag rustling. Now, Robbie, I'm pretty sure you and me have had this conversation before. And these the Hell's Bakery ones, aren't they?
Show me the actual the lattice structure.
The fact that he can get it off the lattice structure is genuinely incredible.
Like on the top, the top. That is Bushell's Bakery, similar to Bushell's Bakery. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How
Uh,
does he know?
so before I dig into this sausage roll, Robbie, you can do your whatever review first, mate, and then I'll dig into this.
Yeah, Robbie, do you want to do an alternative review? You can do a different food item.
I
Yeah. So
did because it was still sausage related, I must say. But I went to hospital on Tuesday and it was quite early on, so they had the fully stocked in Marks and Spencer's sausage ciabattas, and yeah, beautiful, succulent spices, beautifully buttered. It was and ciabatta bread is just different, sort of got nice chew, got nice
Do you mean ciabatta?
ciabatta.
Chewbacca, like
I
Chewbacca.
thought we were on about a kebab for a second. I was like, what? Is he on about?
But
Chewbacca.
yeah, uh,
It was really good.
I will then give in to this review because I thought, why not spice up this week? Now, before we dig in, the crumbs already they've dropped onto the table. There's a lot there.
I think if it is like the Bushell's Bakery sausage, it's beefy. Please tell
Well,
me
I
if it
ordered
tastes.
a sausage roll, not a beef roll, but okay.
Yeah, fine. It tastes like
So
gravy.
it is quite airy if you look on the side here. Presentation, I do have to say, it's probably about an 8 out of 10 here. You got a good thick side.
I'm looking around my room to see if there's anything I can review.
Mm.
Feeling a lot of jealousy right now. Tell
I'm
you
going to
what,
review. I'm going to do a review here. This is for our female viewers.
What?
I'm just going to bear
this is
with me.
going.
This is not the track I was with them. Taste wise, it is a 9 out of 10.
Might be about 6 on fire.
But yeah, really nice. Like there is a lot of crumbs here.
Oh,
Sorry.
for fuck's sake! It hasn't even lit.
So whilst Chris is burning his house down, I
Comes
will
from
be munching on this during the podcast at any point.
Let me get it closer.
But yeah,
I
crummy. I think there's
knew.
about. I had one bite there. There's about 50 crumbs.
I'm so pleased. I knew I could hear the rustling in that paper. That rustling
Oh
on the
my god!
page.
There's a fire! There's a fire!
We might have to cut whilst Chris sorts himself out here. So,
No.
but saying that, him lighting his house on fire could be good content for the podcast this week. So
Oh, it's-
actually, let's keep. And this is reviewing for the ladies.
Oh no! This has gone wrong.
I think wrong's an understatement here, Chris. I'm really worried for your household.
Should we give it one more try, just in case? Just in case.
I don't know what it is, mate, but if you're more than happy to, then go ahead.
Look at the spark.
What's it doing?
Welcome to Bernard's house. I will review vitamin D tablets.
Is this just turned into a food review?
What I'm trying to do is light a candle. However, this is not going particularly well.
What, and you're going to review the candles, so you're just going
I'm
to eat
sorry.
wax?
Look. I'm starting a fire.
Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Nodge Chris is on fire.
I've literally
And he's
burnt like
about to
3
burn the
matches into my
house
candle.
right
It's on.
down.
I've got it going. This
Right.
is. I've got lots of matches in the top of it now, but this, my friends, is a Chupa Chups flavoured grape candle.
So how can we what like we can't spell this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Smellovic is
I'm
not a
doing the
thing
review.
yet.
It's my review.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah.
What's the smell of?
Great.
Watermelon.
So I am a fire starter, as you can see on this podcast.
uh,
So as you can see,
before
right, I'm just gonna give the camera a bit. Oh no, I can't. So then you can see there's like melted matches in there. I've had about 3
Oh,
attempts at
oh,
lighting
yeah.
this candle.
before Chris's house burns down,
We haven't
Robbie
finished.
overdoses on vitamin
My
D,
lord.
I must say,
and
my issue is with it is they're high strength vitamin D, but I haven't got water to take the tablet with, so I've got orange squash. Does that work?
yeah, that's fine. It's any sort of liquid.
I'm just gonna blow my candle out because I don't want to
Why do
waste
you
it all.
drink before the tablet? You do the tablet, then drink.
No.
I just inhaled wax.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we're gonna come right back whilst Chris sorts out his fire.
I've extinguished the fire. It's fine. We can
Okay,
carry on.
moving on now to tweet of the week. And Robbie, you are presenting the award, my friend. Take it away.
I am, because it has a theme of a game that's close to my heart in a minute. That is FC26. I like it, but it's broken as fuck. A bit like Norwich City at the minute. Anyway, so we have Jonathan Cable, our winner this week, who has quote tweeted a tweet asking if anyone is having the same problem of not being able to play the second half of a game of Football Manager. They all just stand. Jonathan Cable reposted it asking, "Are you Liam by any chance?" Which I think even standing still during the second half would do better than we do during the second half. So well done, Cable. You're our winner this week, and well deserved. And FC26, no, Football Manager 26 fixture.
FC26 is already out, mate. It's been
Yeah,
out a while.
that game also needs fixing as well. But let's move on from that.
I'm not going to lie, lads. My room smells of burning.
We have
All right,
The candle segment has not gone well.
reputation.
no.
This is immeasurable.
All right, let me know when you're ready to crack on with the next section.
Already.
There we are.
All right, next upon the list, a very important section, in my opinion, probably the most important section on this podcast. It is our Rory McConville segment.
Hooray!
Uh,
Hey!
This,
yeah, we need to get a chant going for Rory because he deserves it. Uh, yeah, again, me and him have been messaging. This week, though,
It's been going down
when
in the DMs with Rory McConville.
obviously Norwich put an email out this week about when your shirts are meant to be coming, and within the bottom of the email was about playing a Norwich player at FC26. I screenshotted this. I sent it to Rory saying, "If I win, can I play you, mate?" He goes, "You can play me anytime." So this is my official call out to Rory McConville. Okay, you and me, a game of Ultimate Team, max chemistry, where we have to use you up front, and I'll 1v1 you, mate, because
Rory
you
McConville,
want
what
this
is the
one.
chances you play for the Canary Guys clubs team?
Yeah, the lads want Rory on clubs, and I don't think that went well. Clubs is a nasty, nasty game on headset, especially.
No, we'll
Uh,
be polite.
they're all nice.
We've never said anything bad on clubs. I don't know what you're on about.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, me and Rory will get that sorted out, and I might upload the best parts on my Twitter page of my game versus Rory McConville. I'm quite poor this year at the SC26. Lads know I'm awful at the clubs this year. I can barely score.
I thought you were just talking about your financial position then. I'm quite poor this year.
Rory, if Ashley wins, you have to come on the podcast.
You said it,
I'm
not
down for
me.
that. I'm down for that. I agree. Rory, if Ashton wins, yeah, you have to come on the pod.
What happens if I lose?
Then you have to go on his podcast, or you have to play for Norwich City. One of the two.
I'm losing on purpose.
No,
But
Rory
yeah,
picks the forfeit. Let Rory pick the
yeah,
forfeit.
Rory, I'll send this over to you when this is all clipped up because I'm hoping this is one of this week's clips.
I
Robbie,
really hope.
please.
You do know they're all AI generated. Choose them.
Don't
Choose
say
them.
that loud. Don't say that live. We're gonna have to cut that. You guys, AI, mate. We're not even real. This is all AI. I'm not doing this right now. I'm currently laying in bed. This is AI generated Ashton speaking right now.
And it's much more annoying than a real one. No joke. I love you, really.
Anyway, I think that will conclude the McConville section. He'll probably batter me on FIFA.
In terms of
And
form,
moving on.
in terms
Yeah,
of
in
form,
terms of forfeit.
I really hope he listened to the earlier podcasts where you promised to go on a night out, high heels, on the SMS bus. That's happening.
What if he asked me to try cheese on toast? Because that is still, I've not tried it. I never will.
That's the worst forfeit ever. Try something that's just normal.
It's not normal. It looks
It's
weird.
so normal. Cheese on
Nah,
toast is so normal.
it
Robbie,
looks
back me up.
strange.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like cheese.
pardon?
Do you like cheese?
Some cheese, yeah.
Do you like
What
toast?
cheeses do you not like?
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. Just all the posh one. I just like bog standard.
That's what you put on
Like
toast.
Do you know the names of any cheeses, Ashton?
mozzarella,
That is a cheese, yeah.
cheddar,
Yeah.
Gouda,
Yeah, that's a cheese. How many cheeses can you name in this podcast?
Camembert.
No, that's Camembert, but close.
Yeah. Moving on anyway. Top three coming up
No,
next,
four
lads.
cheeses.
uh, top three this week, and I thought let's spice
Top
it up
three
this week.
cheeses. Hey.
No, I thought let's spice it up this week. I want to hear the fans' top three on top of ours. So we'll answer and we'll go over to what X had to say of their top three. And boys, your category this week is top three most underrated slash underappreciated Norwich City players in the last 10 years.
Good question.
Are you boys all ready to go? Or because we can
Yeah, I am.
hop straight
I've
into
got.
this?
I can think of two straight away. I don't know what order I'm going to put them in, but yeah, I'll work it out.
Because this week, because we're doing so many, I'm gonna pick someone. You give me third, second, first. Okay. So
Yep.
Robbie, take it away.
Third, second, and first. Yeah.
Yeah, third, second, first, please.
Third place, Jordan Hugill. Just put in an effort when he needed to. Dean Smith preseason, he was like prime R9. So top. Number two, the beans on toast man, Pierre Lees-Malou. Put in a shift. And number one, Tim Closer denies Ipswich with a point blank at a minute of stoppage time, and Ipswich still cannot win the derby. Yes,
They
Tim
have
Closer.
now, unfortunately.
They haven't. No,
But we're
you're
being
right.
positive this week, so ignore that. Chris, top three this
You
week,
see, I'm
please.
very happy about this because we've not got a single duplicate, and I've got four. I'm going to do an honourable mention
I've got four this week, so go ahead with it.
because I'm going to give an honourable mention to Jordan Rhodes
Yep.
for being an absolutely excellent backup to Timu Pukki.
Yep.
I am going to go. I'm going to go a bit more vintage for number three, and I'm going to go with David Fox.
Yep.
Oh.
Mentioned them on the Beyond the Barkley podcast, I remember.
Yeah, I am going to go number two. I'm going to go Tom Tribal.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And
Super Tommy
number
Tribal.
one, the crab man himself. I'm going to go Marco Stiepermann.
Oh my god. So what? A lot of these are quite similar. So my honourable mention, I've gone for Daldinho.
Here and there.
Yeah, I really didn't know who that was for a second. Then I hadn't clocked.
Number three.
Without you knowing.
Yeah. Number three for me, Jordan Rhodes. Already said by Chris. Number two, already been said by Robbie, Tim Close. Number one, Mario Vrancic. Oh, my sweet Bosnian
I
prince.
love him. I don't know if he's underappreciated, though. I think a lot of people did appreciate
I
him.
think he was more underrated than underappreciated. I feel like I just feel like that 18-19 season, probably our best
Yeah, he was
midfielder.
great. He was great.
I think he was our
Don't get
best
me wrong, he was
midfielder.
a really good player.
He's one of them. He's a borderline one, but honestly, probably one of the first men I love watching play football. I know it sounds stupid,
One of the first men he loved.
Can't believe number two.
but like you know what I mean. Like you like watching football, but you like watching football players are two separate things.
Yeah,
So for me, Mario Vrancic is one of the first football players I loved watching.
that's fair. I think
My
I don't
first
think,
love from my
I think
heart for the first time, and I
And
was
I
like,
was like,
Mary,
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 Mary, you like
Mario.
Mary.
As
I think
you
he
were
was
saying,
underrated.
Robbie?
I think he was underrated by Farker, definitely.
Yeah. We'll move on to X's top three. We had two responses. The
Big
first
effort,
one's
guys.
coming
Keep
from
putting the shift in.
uh, the first one come from Alwyn. Now, one of these are a bit suspect. I can't lie, Alwyn. So I'll say his name first. Ben Gibson.
Oh, right. I'm going to preface this by saying Ben Gibson in what seasons? Because when he first started, he was very, very good.
2021. Yeah, I'll give you that. But since that point, bit irrelevant. The second one, he hasn't gave me an order here, so I've just put in random orders. As I've said, Mario Vrancic. And he's also mentioned Mr. No Breaks himself, Dimitri Giannoulis. I think that's a
Not
fair.
bad.
I think he was underappreciated more than underrated.
Miss him.
I think we miss him a lot.
Can I
Uh,
throw another really random honourable mention out there that I don't think anyone
of
else
course
will
you
have
can.
said? Evo Pinto
Oh my
Yeah,
God, Chris! I was thinking him. Yeah.
as well was pretty key in some shit times for us. So,
I
yeah, he
still
was
see.
good.
I still
Can
see
we
a
say
key.
more? Can we say Moritz Leitner? I think he.
He was
I've,
decent, yeah.
thank you, Alwyn, for them suggestions. I appreciate all comments, even if you said Ben Gibson. Uh, Moving on to Elliot, and the reason why I've saved Elliot is till last is because, in my opinion, he is banged out the fucking park.
He
Number
was.
three's but Jack Stacey, definitely underappreciated.
Yep.
However, with Stacey, his crossing is very suspect. I do want to put that out there. But other than that, I think underappreciated a fair bit. Second, he's put Dimmy, Giannoulis, Mr. No Breaks, Mr. Underappreciated should be his new name. And number one, he's put someone has already said his name. Marco Stiepermann.
That was my number one as well. I
Exactly.
totally agree.
I think now, because we're in the dumps as Norwich City Football Club, we appreciate that 18-19 squad a lot more. I know we appreciated them before, but we just miss it 10 times more when we're in the shit.
Marco Stiepermann, right? What gets me about him is he should never have been good at football. Like he was the most gangly, awkward, lanky weirdo possible, but he was fucking world class every time he touched a football.
Yeah, no.
He come here. He said he was designed to score goals, didn't he, or something like that? And then he actually backed it. Fucking world class.
Yeah, but yeah, I love Marco. I loved watching Marco play. Where's Polo and all this? So anyway, moving on
Shit
now.
joke.
Yeah, it was awful.
Fucking shite joke. That was really terrible.
Every podcast he does them, and he manages to just sneak him in. And he just gets upset when
Ashton's dad humor is unreal.
everyone hears it.
Being done while we're calm.
Moving on now to questions, rants, and raves because Norwich City is definitely a ranty place right now. Arwen, yet again with another interaction, so we appreciate that. Fuck the board, nothing else to it. Fair,
Yes.
one word sentence.
It's true. It's so true.
One
But
word.
yeah,
There was a lot more than that, but we'll move. We'll move.
I'm not very good at English. Good one sentence.
That's not English.
That was my error. I'm not Welsh. He didn't make that error. That was me.
With speech,
I'm
not
from
English.
Wisbech. Yeah, Wisbech don't count as English. Let's be
He's
honest.
literally an alien.
Moving on to the whole preview, lads. We play Hull this weekend. 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
Are we excited? Are we nervous? Are we ready? Are we not ready?
What do you mean? Are we excited? Norwich are playing. Of course, we're not excited.
You never know.
What's there
I
to
will.
be? We're 23rd. What is there to be excited about?
Shane Duffy's going to play. It's all right.
Oh yeah, Shane Duffy started, isn't he? We all know this.
I just love the idea that like Atanasio walked into like Liam Manning's room and said, "Shane Duffy, Shane Duffy, Shane Duffy." Just put him on the board.
But yeah,
Hmm.
who would like to give their lineup and match prediction, score prediction first?
I'll go first because I'm going to surprise some people here.
Go on, then, Robbie. Take it away.
I'm going to be positive. I've got a weird feeling we seem to do well in the early kickoff, except when we get Ipswich, but that doesn't count. But I think something clicks. I think it has to click, or we're never gonna we're fucked this season. So I think it does click. I think we win 3-1, and I think
Someone's predicted a win
I know. So
other than me.
I know. I want to join you in your sad times, but no, I do think we might win. I think the scorers are going to be Chris Garden,
I like
Sargent, and Shane Duffy from Derry.
that. Who scores
Lineup
for Hull? Do you not know any that? I mean, I don't know a lot of their squad other than McBurney, and
Brandon
he's
Williams.
injured.
Brandon
Yeah,
Williams.
probably. Uh,
I
I'll
would
go
say
next
like
because I'm hoping after my prediction we could have a hat trick of predicted wins. So I will go next.
you can try.
My lineup. Uh, I've gone for Big Bad Vlad in goal. I think we'll go Stacey, Darlin, Medic, Fisher, McLean and Matson, Kavisgard and Schwartown, Makama, Sargent. And I think we'll get a 2-0 victory. Sargent and Schwartown to score.
That's a nicer lineup, but
Yeah, I think it's a bit like realistic and also Ashton just wants a bit of positivity back in the football club.
yeah, okay.
Chris, are you making a hat trick of predicted wins this week?
Fuck no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm sensible.
We love it.
3-1 Hull.
Yeah,
Who
who
scores?
I,
scores?
I
Or
think the
lineup
lineup.
even?
I think the lineup will be exactly the same lineup he fielded at Swansea. I don't think he'll change a fucking thing because that is what Liam Manning is like, and I think Makama scores again.
Yeah,
On top of that, we play midweek as well. We have got a double whammy of games.
we do.
We play Sheffield Wednesday midweek. I'm not going to ask for your lineups because
Went 6 pointer went away.
our whole team could get injured, basically, for all we know. Chris,
We'll
we'll
do
do it in
score
reverse
predictions.
order. Chris, what's your score prediction for the game?
Right, I'll be positive. I reckon we get a scrappy 1-0 win in that one.
I think we'll win 2-1. And yet again, we're in another predicament where we could predict a hat trick of wins. Robbie Harris, take it away.
I'm not going to. They're squadded together. Their fans are together. It's under the lights. They have more desire. They have more passion. They have more energy than us. They win 2-1.
It's true. That is true, and that is a factor I considered, but I do think their squad quality just isn't quite enough.
Yeah.
So, yet again, we look at them two games. I've predicted 2 wins. Is this the
You are
week?
the most deluded, positive Norwich fan in all of the world, and I love it.
Listen, I try and be me, okay? The one time I predicted us to lose, I got the score bang on, but that's not the point.
Exactly.
When we
But
do the
I think
predictions league, I think I've won because I predicted every game to be a loss, and I've been right.
I think that's probably a good place to leave our double whammy podcast this week. Have you boys got anything you want to add before we end?
I've enjoyed it. I've
Oh,
enjoyed
I just
it.
loved it. There's a little bit more podcasting. We've done a couple of shorter ones, was kind of the plan, but pack more into them that way. We've been able to cover more. Obviously, the Atanasio thing happening in the middle of the week, that was a lot to do with it. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it, and yeah, just keep supporting, keep watching. Also, shout out quickly before we do the Beyond the Barclay collaboration, which we filmed months ago, but the boys have only just put it up.
They're quite
Um,
advanced boys.
yeah,
I'll give them
they've got
that.
a busy schedule. So now everything we talk about looks ridiculous because we're talking about winning the league.
Yeah.
But it is a light-hearted, very fun podcast. You get to learn a little bit more about me and the boys as a whole. So yeah, and like what our fan experience is, that's kind of the angle they go from. We've obviously collabed with them in the past on this channel, so we'd like to shout them out and give them a bit of support, and obviously go watch the podcast with us and any other content they've got out there.
Brilliant.
Yep.
So hopefully by the time we are back here recording, Norwich got 6 points. And we look capable of playing football, because it's all okay. Our American owner likes an underdog story.
And Shane Duffy's going to score a hat trick.
Exactly.
On that note,
That,
it's
Chris,
time to
that
end.
is the most positive thing you've said this season. I love that from you.
That's
Oh,
brilliant.
that's
Thank
good.
you.
And it was absolutely riddled in sarcasm. Anyway,
Love you all.
Thank you all
Thanks.
for listening.
thanks for the support on this as always. Continue to follow us on the socials, and we will keep putting the podcasts out.
Thank you
Yep.
all.
Cheers.
Yep. Bye bye.